For what values of b can the following expressions be factored? To factor a trinomial of the form x squared plus bx plus c, where the coefficient beside the x squared is 1. We're looking for two numbers, p and q, such that p plus q equals b and p times q equals c. In order to find possible values for b so the trinomial can be factored, determine all pairs of numbers that multiply to give c. These number pairs represent p and q. Simply add these number pairs to give the possible values for b. For a trinomial of the form ax squared plus bx plus c, where a does not equal 1, again, we're looking for two numbers, p and q. Again, we want p plus q to be equal to b, but here p times q will equal a times c. Again, for values of b so the trinomial can be factored, we find pairs of numbers that multiply to give a times c. These number pairs, again, will represent p and q, and then we will add these number pairs to give the possible values for b. For a, x squared plus bx minus 12, we're looking for numbers that multiply to give negative 12. Making a table, for p and q, we could have p equals 1 and q equals negative 12, 2 times negative 6, 3 times negative 4, 4 times negative 3, 6 times negative 2, or 12 times negative 1. Looking then at the results for p plus q, which will correspond to b, 1 plus negative 12 is negative 11, 2 plus negative 6 is negative 4, 3 plus negative 4 is negative 1, 4 plus negative 3 is 1, 6 plus negative 2 equals 4, and 12 plus negative 1 equals 11. We then have the results for b of being plus or minus 1, plus or minus 4, or plus or minus 11. For the next one, 3x squared plus bx plus 6, we're looking for numbers that multiply this time to give 18. This comes from the 3 times 6. Again, making a table with p and q. Numbers multiplying to give 18, we've got 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6, or we can have negatives. Negative 1 times negative 18, negative 2 times negative 9, and negative 3 times negative 6. P plus q then, which corresponds to b, we've got 1 plus 18, which is 19, 2 plus 9 equals 11, 3 plus 6 equals 9, and then negative 1 plus negative 18 is negative 19, negative 2 plus negative 9 equals negative 11, and negative 3 plus negative 6 equals negative 9. We then have the possible values of b of plus or minus 9, plus or minus 11, and plus or minus 19.